A homecoming nearly 50 years in the making. Native American activist Leonard Peltier returned home tonight to North Dakota after spending a majority of his life in prison. President Joe Biden commuted his life sentence hours before Biden left office. Heidi picks it up from here.
Yeah, Jana, Leonard took a private plane from Florida to Devils Lake Regional Airport in North Dakota. From there, he returned home to Belcourt, where friends and family welcomed him at the Skydancer Casino for a special dinner. It's Leonard's first time home in nearly half a century.
On Tuesday morning, Leonard Peltier left a Florida prison and boarded a plane home to North Dakota with supporters waving him goodbye. These are some of the first photos since Leonard's release from the American Indian movement. And here he is talking after his release.
We're going to continue until we are a free nation. I gave 50 years for that, and I'm going to give the rest of my life.
The 80-year-old, a member of the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa Indians in North Dakota, spent nearly 50 years imprisoned. During his last hours in office, President Joe Biden commuted Peltier's life sentence, allowing him to spend his remaining days in home confinement.
I'm feeling just, overwhelmed. I'm thankful and happy that he's finally been released.
Chauncey Peltier was just 10 years old when his father went to prison.
If I wanted to see him, I would have to go to the prison to visit him. So just to see him a free man is just going to be overwhelming with joy.
Leonard was convicted in the 1975 killings of FBI agents Jack Kohler and Ronald Williams at the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota. Peltier claims he fired his gun from a distance, but said it was in self-defense and that his shots were not the ones that killed the agents. Prosecutors said he shot the agents at point-blank range. What followed has been decades of lobbying and protests by those who believe he was wrongfully convicted, calling him a political prisoner. But his commutation received pushback from then FBI Director Christopher Wray, who urged Biden against it.
It's a miscarriage of justice.
Retired FBI agent Nicholas O'Hara was in charge of the FBI for Minnesota and the Dakotas in the early 90s and at D.C. headquarters at the time of the murders.
No acknowledgement of his violent behavior, no acknowledgement of the killings, no reason to ever commute his sentence. But it's done, it's a done deal.
While O'Hara is urging people to research the case, Chauncey is saying the same, both believing the facts support their side.
To the people that don't believe he should be released, I'd ask them to educate themselves on Leonard's case and not just hear the FBI side of the story.
Peltier was denied parole as recently as July.
I just wanted to thank President Biden for finally releasing my father and doing the right thing. Even some of my hardcore Republican friends are saying they're thankful that Joe did this.
And Jana, tomorrow, NDN Collective is hosting a celebration at the Skydancer Event Center in Belcourt at noon to welcome Leonard home. Also, his son Chauncey lives in Oregon, and he's planning to visit him, he said, probably around sometime in March.